painting seem like rejection technology gain. I had to do both videos pre-recorded due to the fact, like I said, downstairs Wi-Fi is insane. So I'm going to have to call in Comcast to see if they're going to hook up a couple of boosters down here so I can work down here, because I need to do live demonstrations in the basement. But let's get this going. So I have one video loading up right now. The other one actually shows me painting the screen, the motorized projection screen. This is the final results. I already did the demonstrations against the Elite screens. Now we have an item that has been selling like hotcakes on the website. It is the new 1-quart kit that comes with the free blackout cloth. We sold 20 of those last night. I sold 20 of those last night in the sleep. So right now, we're not going to get to that right now. Let's talk about this. So this is the motorized projection screen that I coated using our Supreme. Now, if the video's choppy, I do apologize. Like I said, we're in the basement. So this is the screen that was coated with the technology. As I said, very easy to do, very easy to paint. I have a close-up demonstration where I've actually done this screen twice using the same technology. So we're going to do a roll up and roll down. For those of you who have been asking about, can you roll this screen? Is it going to crack or peel? That's not going to happen. This technology is designed to bleed into the surface, which allows the screen to become, the paint become one with the screen. All right, so first things first, let me see if I don't want to back up too much, because like I said, basement's kind of funny down here. So I gotta be careful. It's kind of like walking through a minefield down here. Until I gotta call my internet provider to have them come down here and basically put something down here where I can boost my signal. So let's roll the screen up. Pretty sure I need a clear signal to show you this, but hopefully the signal's better. I hope it is better on your end. It's funny how on my end it looks fantastic, but on your end it's like, ugh, what the freak is going on over there? There we're rolling the screen up. Let's bring it down. Now this took me, if you watch it, I'm going to put a demonstration, 2 demonstrations, part 1 and part 2. One will show me painting the screen, one will show me doing demonstrations against Elite screens and so forth. Keep in mind that this, with the price drop that we now have on the website, and with that new 1-quart kit, you can paint a screen size of 100 inch to 120 inch with 1 quart. It's a 1-coat application. And on top of that, it does come with a free blackout cloth surface, just in case you know. We put that in there to sweeten the pot. So over here, we have plenty of power. We're using the my VPL FH30 Sony projector. So we got plenty of power. These are the new containers. Well, they've been the same containers, but instead you're going to get a free blackout cloth surface. Let's bring this down a little bit more so I can. Oh, I got lens shift. What am I doing? I have freaking lens shift on my projector. I got to bring this down a little more. I keep forgetting I got lens shift on here. So let's bring this up a little bit. So we get the meat right in there, get right in the sweet spot. There we are. And I was down here doing a little Tron, which is funny, which is interesting. I can stream down here videos for doing demonstrations, but cameras like, ugh. And I have a Verizon service, just want to let you know. So there's the technology kicking off in a fully lit environment, watching Tron downstairs. On a motorized projection screen that cost me $68. Now this I can do. But before we go down that road, let's come over here and show you the worth of the technology. All right, now we got the darkstar 9. As we know, darkstar 9, I'm going to look up these screens to make sure I got the proper price on, but I know darkstar 9 is around $3,000 for the screen. So we'll put that right there in the middle, the darkstar 9. We have a cinema gray, which is probably going to run somewhere between maybe $800 or $900, maybe a little more than that, I'm not sure, but we know it's not going to cost you $179, right? We know that, right? Not $179. That's not what's going to. You can't get that screen for $179. And we'll put this over here. This is the Cinema Gray 5D, a very popular screen among people. A lot of people have those particular screens. And as you can see, look in the environment. I don't know, on your end, I don't know if it's coming clear or not. I hope it is. But just in case, this video was actually done, pre-recorded, so I can show you. Now later on tonight, I'll come back in. We'll do a demonstration lights out only. When I come back in, I got some business deals I have to take care of today. Actually, maybe we have an invisible technology we've been working on. We actually have a few visible technologies, but I might be doing some storefronts with that technology. So I got some business negotiations to take care of today, but we'll come in tonight and we'll do a lights out only. And just show you how amazing black screens are. The technology we developed in Supreme 8 is incredible. Keep in mind, all that time, you could have been going out and coding $68 projection screens off eBay. Let's put up some color. So this is color. Keep in mind, these screens are lighter than my screen, so just keep my screens black. Now look at this. My screen is pulling up a high enough white level, where it's actually producing better contrast than the cinema gray. That's what a lot of people can forget. My screen is literally black. Let's go over here to the Darkstar 9. Look at the Darkstar 9 laying against our screen. Up close. Still lighter screen than our technology. Let's go over to the Cinema Gray 5D. Look at the Cinema Gray 5D. There's our screen. That's what a lot of people, I showed this demonstration a few times. I had somebody saying, well, those screens in certain areas produce brighter colors. I said, my screen is black. Don't forget that. My screen is literally black. So it's pushing a high enough white level to be able to blend in with these screens, or even match these screens. Lights out, you couldn't tell one from the other. Let's go over here and let's grab the color blue. Reacts the same way as I showed you upstairs. The same demonstration I showed you on Wallpaper reacts down here. This is dark blue, by the way. Let's show you red. And let's go over and keep in mind, yes, I always going to display gray. There's gray. So keep in mind, our screen is pulling deep dark colors with no problem. We definitely always pull up white, because I show you in every demonstration that when it comes to our technology, yes, we will never have the ability to pull white level as high as a gray or white screen, but compared to any black screen out there, we pull the highest white level. And it's not something like you're going to miss. Like you're going to say, okay, well, the image here, these particular screens are coming up brighter, so does that mean it's going to produce a brighter red, a brighter green? No, you're actually going to get a less of color when it comes to brighter colors, because the screen can't contain contrast. Therefore, it will fade, much as I showed you in this demonstration. Now, that's the screen changing multiple colors. And the multiple color changes you see in our screen maintains the same. Those of you that are itching to see Crow demonstrations, trust me, they will be today. I have a lot of work to do. A lot of people have to understand. I run a company. I have a lot of work to do. So when I get up in the morning, I have orders to fulfill. I have demonstrations that have to be done. It will get done. Trust me, the demonstration, I'm not in no rush to get this done. Trust me, I already know the outcome of it, and it's not going to be good. So don't worry, it's going to happen. If I'm sitting there displaying elite screens against my screen, keep in mind, think about it. A lot of people, one guy came in and said, good luck. Keep in mind, we're doing demonstrations against an elite screen. All right, so that tells you right there. I'm not saying anything. Elite makes amazing screens. Now, compared to our black technology, elite screen may not be to hold a candle to it, all right? But toward a gray screen, like everyday gray screen paint, a Darkstar 9 would take a gray screen apart like that. I'll show you. We're going to paint 100, probably about 100 inch today of the Crow's paint out on that screen. We're going to put it against a Darkstar 9. You'll see the results. The results are going to be insane. All right, so right there, now we're going to pull up contrast. Now, one of the things I pointed out more than anything, disconnecting for a minute. Sorry about that. We're going to disconnect on and off because we're in the basement doing this. Connection. I'm not going to disconnect here. We had a price drop. I changed the prices over on the website. We had the promotional kit is sold out. That was the one going for $179 for 2 quarts. We now have it switched over to 1 quart. These have been selling like crazy because this kit right here would do a 100-inch to 120-inch, 16.9, 16.10. Not only that, because we switched it over to 1 quart, we thought it'd be nice to add in a free blackout cloth surface. So when you get your screen paint kit, you know, you're trying to figure out what you're going to paint it on, because there's lots of stuff you can paint it on. You have a screen that comes with it. Now, this screen I'm using right now, this is a motorized projection screen that was coated with our technology. This motorized projection screen cost me $68 on eBay. Altogether, with the kit, if you were to go out and buy this screen on eBay for $68, and you were to go out and buy the kit we have over here at the 1 quart, which is all you're going to need to paint the screen this side, you don't need anything more than that. It all together would cost you around $247. And in the middle of that screen right here, we have a Darkstar 9 with sporting a 0.9 gain. Now, that's a $3,000 projection screen at 100 inches. With our technology, and keep in mind, for those you want to know, is it ultra short throw compatible? Yes, it's ultra short throw compatible. Can you use it outside? Yes, you can. You can use it outside. We got one painted upstairs in the bedroom. I love it. This is a star field. I can pull a star field in a fully lit environment, and this screen, you're going to get 100% contrast levels. This is how we know. We see screens that are darker, like a Darkstar 9, or any screen that's gunmetal. There's a dark screens. If I lay you against a star field demonstration against a black screen, you will not come up black. You will come up dark gray. All right, so let's take this off right here. In fact, let's see if we got anything else we're going to do really quick, because we got 20 orders that came, and we did the price change yesterday, and I put a fast video really quick, and over that announcement that quick, we got about 20 orders just pushed right on through. All right, let's get this out of the way right here. Remove these right here. It must baffle the mind when you think about it, and you now have the ability to paint a $3,000 projection screen on anything you want. And I told you, the way the product is designed, a Supreme 8 is from the 5, we had a 5, all the way up to the 8. That paint incorporates a bit of technology from each screen paint that we developed that made the 8. And one of the screens we developed, it had the ability to bleed into a surface, which means that's actually the paint painted on a stucco wall. This is stucco. See right, this rough stucco. You can paint over anything you want with this stuff. So we had a formula we developed. It was in the 5. The 5 had the ability to bleed into a surface, which means if you put this on a motorized projection screen, it would bleed into the surface instead of leaving a layer out on the screen. Because the more layers you have on that screen, keep in mind the motor is only designed to take a certain amount of thickness from the screen. Any more, any less may jam the motor. So when we designed the particular formula, it was designed to bleed into the surface. That's why the screen doesn't actually, when the motor will never jam up. This is funny how this is gray. See how this is gray? This is gray primer, just everyday gray primer right there. And this was with it. And there is our technology right there displaying the star field. You're not seeing the white wall come up. You're not seeing this come up. The only thing that's coming up is that strip right there, and that's what's painted for the 235.1 demonstration. Got to bounce out of it again. And this video is choppy. I do apologize. Like I said, I'm in the basement, so I gave fair warning before I step foot downstairs. Like, look, it's gonna be really bad if I get down here. It might chop up. Cracking or peeling. I set this up last night, so I had to hook all this up and put all this in. Last night, like around 4 o'clock in the morning, I'm in here working. This is why Mr. Ken gets no sleep. All right. Oh, it's in a dark room. Man, it's easy. I don't know. I'm going to tell you something real quick. Not to be rude or disrespectful towards you, my friend, in any way whatsoever. And this is not to be disrespectful, but dark room settings are easy. That's not hard. That's extremely easy to do. Keep in mind, your projector's lumen count has less to fight with in a dark environment. Because you do know that when a projector takes off, like, okay, this is 4,300 lumens. 4,300 lumens or 5,000 lumens or 4,000 lumens or 2,000 lumens. This is the reason why dedicated theater rooms are dark, because they have to block out as much light as possible. You can be in complete darkness and you will still have light. The only thing that a black hole is the only existed entity that basically can have pure darkness without any kind of light. So even in a dedicated theater room, you still will have some kind of light. If you have a white screen or a gray screen, you're producing white light in that environment. Because the 4,300 lumens hit that screen, you're going to produce white light. So when people ask me, how does it react in a dark environment? That's easy. You have less to do with. When you're dealing with it, we do demonstrations outside. At 3,000 lumens, this projector is 4,300 lumens, right? We do these demonstrations outside at 21 feet back on a 180-inch screen at 4 o'clock in the evening. 4 o'clock in the evening, 4,300 lumens is no longer 4,300 lumens. By the time that projector turns on, when that ambient light hits it, it'll kill it faster before it hits the screen. So constantly, your lumens are constantly dropping like crazy before it hits the screen. The screen has to generate enough gain in order to produce a bright enough image to be able to produce so you can see the image come back at you. That's why white screens on screens fade. Now, in the dark, your projector has a much higher chance of performing better because you have less ambient light that's going to interfere with the screen and interfere with the projector. These screens look like plasmas outside. If I'm producing an image outside in a fully lit, how much more better the screen is going to look with the lights out, with less. And it's not your fault. It's a misconception of people telling you that how a screen has to perform with the lights out. Maybe they tell you this because their screen can't perform with the lights on. And this is a better way of basically fixing their flaws, to put it that way. I have elite screens here, and these screens right here are supposed to have much high gain. But like I said, even if your screen has a tremendous amount of high gain, 20,000. Seriously, what are you running, man? You got a movie theater over there? Why would you need a projector that powerful to begin with? What do you got, Barcode, Bronco? You don't need that power. Man, you turn that thing on, man. Everybody in your environment, eyes would shrink. They would shrink. They're looking like a Mortal Kombat character. There's no way in the world. You'd wreck your retinas with that. Who would need to have that much power to begin with? 20,000. Look, I have my technology's contracted now. We just got a contract about a couple of days ago, and we're in another contract negotiation. And this stuff is going to be actually used for schools and auditoriums and churches and stuff like that, because now they don't have to be in the dark. They don't have to worry about screen washing out, because that's why when you go to churches and stuff like that, that's why they have 10,000 and 7,000 and 50,000 lumen projectors, because they got a projector sitting back 30 feet, and it's got to go through all that light, including all the window lights. Window lights a church pulls in. So they know by the time they get 50,000 lumens, by the time it makes contact with the screen, they're going to lose about 30,000 at the most. They know it. The problem is when you're using a white screen is going to pick up none of that. That's why the image looks the way it looks. That's because it's a light gray. It's not going to. We have crow's paint here. We got to do it. We're doing an unboxing today. I just haven't had time to get around to it because I've been really, really busy. But as I said before, his paint may have the ability. Now keep in mind, his paint can pick up high colors. It can. It's a light gray screen. Any light gray screen is going to pick up colors. It's going to happen either way. The problem you're going to have with that is not picking up contrast, and contrast is a much needed part of your home theater setup. Everything you do involves contrast. I have screens over here, like I said, 0.9. I have another screen with 8.9. And if it doesn't have a good contrast level, the screen's going to fade regardless. If you put on a night sky, that screen's automatically going to turn gray. I got a projector upstairs, and upstairs in the bedroom, we're using an Optima GT 5600 with a 20,000 to 1. I can put a darkstar 9 against that screen. Contrast won't even pull up on that screen at 20,000 to 1. And the projector's at 3,600 lumens, and it sits less than a foot, probably about a couple of inches away from the wall. At 3,600 lumens, probably somewhere between 4 or 5 inches from the wall, and it doesn't even pick up. So that right there tells you right there alone that that's not good. That's why when we have the product over here, when we test it, what happens? Optima. Ooh, yes. Get an Optima projector. Nice one. Nice one. I love Optima. I got a few Optimas here. I have this one out here. This is my favorite. This is a Sony BPL FH30. This is 43 lumens, lens shift capability. This projector has picture-in-picture mode. I can watch two screens at the same time without basically having that problem with the video slowing down or lagging. Also, too, this projector has all kinds of software, like warp software, where I can actually bend the screens, put two of them together. As a matter of fact, we were selling them. That's one right there. That's a customer. They just bought this one. That's a customer's projector. We had these packages. Matter of fact, we have one left on the website. That package right there goes for around, I think it's $800, and that's a 4,300 lumen projector. Okay, so let's hold on for a minute. Let's because I don't know how long I got in here before things start breaking down on here. Now, what I'm thinking about now this summer, I got some projectors I'm actually looking at. One of them is 10,000 lumens. I need it for some work. Yeah, we shipped to Saudi Arabia. Matter of fact, we shipped to Saudi Arabia last week. We ship anywhere in the world for free. Anywhere in the world, we ship for free. So if wherever you lay your head, we can ship it there for free, not a problem. Usually packages that we send overseas are all shipped by FedEx. It's a little faster. If you're doing, how big is your screen going to be? I need to know the size of the screen. Screens depend on the kit. We just had a price drop on the website last night. So I need to know the size of your screen. I have 129. Okay, so you can do, if you're doing one application, you can pretty much get away with that with the quart size. So quart size, you would need this right here. This would cost you about $179. So we had a price drop on all our paints last night. So this used to be around $2 something. So right now we have it at $179. This is permanent too. Just to let y'all know, this is not a promotion. These are all the price drops on the paints on the website are permanent. But this right here is $179, and it also too comes with a free blackout cloth. If you decide, it comes free with it. So it's a free gift that comes with it. So it's $179 and it comes with free shipping. We can process that order today and have it shipped out tomorrow. Wait, just one fit? I don't know what you mean by fit. F-I-T. Or one quart. I think it's in one quart. Yeah, one quart. You only need one quart. It's a one coat application. I have paint on demonstrations of me painting screens in. It's a one coat application. As a matter of fact, when this is done, check out the bottom. I actually have a demonstration of a part 1 and part 2 to this. I have one where I actually painted the screen. I lay it right there on the floor, paint it in, let it dry, come back in, we peel the tape off of it, we hang it up, and then I come in later on and I show a video demonstration off of it. Yeah, it's only one quart. It's a one coat application. Shouldn't have to put 3 and 4 applications onto a screen. The only time I had to put 2 applications on a surface is because I went to a friend's house to paint their screen in live, and they had the kind of glossy kind of protective material that they put on the walls. So when the kids smear the wall, you can just wash it off. That right there, you might have to do that twice, but I doubt you have that on your walls. I mean, literally, this stuff was easy to go over because I just painted, just put down a foundation. Once I had the foundation, just go over it. That's it. Just a light coating. That's it. The second coat you put on, it's not going to be a heavy coat. It's just a bit of a touch up. That's all it is. It's not going to make a difference at all. But yeah, you just need one quart. That's all. The cost is $179. It's $179 with free worldwide shipping. So let's show you the white levels. This is how high the white levels are on our black technology. I love showing up the skin tones. We got plenty of those in stock. We did 21 through last night. I went back in and loaded the shopping cart up. We're up to like 500 shopping cart because after this demonstration, we're going to be selling a lot more than that. Let me see. Let's pull up. Nope. And I'll show you why. Hold on for a minute, my friend. I want to show you something. All right, so this right here is a, we do these demonstrations to show up the white levels of the technology. Now let me show you something here. This right here is black house paint. Our technology has the highest white level on any black screen, even black paint. So some people think that I can just get black paint and paint my screen. I wouldn't do that if I were you. See, one of the things you have to do when you develop a black technology screen paint, one of the things you have to do is you have to be able to show the difference between your product and any other black screen or black paint. Because that's the first thing they're going to say. When you're developing a black screen, they're going to say, hey, that's just everyday black paint. You have to be to prove that, no, it's not black paint. You have to show the difference. So when I test my technology, I have to get all different forms of sources of black screens, black paint, black material. You have no idea how I've been on Amazon shopping for anything with a black surface. I have to line it up. I have to paint my screen. Reconnection issue. And this is where I can show them this demonstration. So look, this is black paint right here. And this is the difference between our technology and black paint. Now keep in mind, when it comes to white levels, you're not just going to have one white level. You're going to have different shades of white level. So look at her shirt. Look at the color of her shirt. Look at the color of her skin tone. You can't not only produce, this is how hard it is, right? Designing a black screen to produce a white level. And it's not only you have to get white, you have to get certain tones of white. Now I can get right up close and show you the difference between our technology and black paint. Now I've done this demonstration, and I'll put a link at the bottom. I have done this demonstration. At first, when we were showing off that demonstration, people were saying, well, maybe it's your projector settings. Nope, we did a demonstration. I'll put that information at the bottom real soon so you can place an order, but I may be stuttering. My voice may be shuddering here because the way the camera's jumping back and forth, I mean, you might not be hearing what I'm saying. But we brought the contrast levels all the way down. Let me get out of the basement real quick. Hold on for a minute. Let me turn this off first. Get my stuff off because I can't have everything here running. Let's get that off. Get my screen up. If we're shipping by United States, probably about 5 to 7. If we're shipping by FedEx, it'll be like 3 to 4. And I want to ship it by FedEx. That's why when we do any orders overseas, we ship them by FedEx because you will get them faster. We do require a contact number, so we do need your contact number because FedEx will have to call you. Other than that, that's all we need from you. That's all. Yeah, I'd get out of the basement. Because in the basement, the problem I have down there is the fact that that's my Sony Ultra Short though right there. That's my Sony. I love my Sony. I can't show the other room. This is some technology we're working on right now. You want to see how many hours I work? I don't even have time to go to bed upstairs in the bedroom. You've seen my bedroom. I got a pretty nice bedroom. This is where I spent last night. Because I was working. I had no time to go to sleep last. So this is literally where I spent last night at. I have orders I got to take out. And when I get up in the morning, I have things I have to do. And keep in mind, some of my overseas customers contact me at night. Because that's when they're up. Or I'm going on vacation. I'm planning a trip to Disney World. I'm going back. Yeah, that's right. That's how dedicated I am. I love what I do. Don't get me wrong. I'm not complaining. I love my work. I love it. That's the reason why I sleep on the sofa with a cup of tea, because I love my work. Usually, most of the time when I'm on the sofa, I'm actually doing research. That's my time to drop down and do research. That's where I'm at. But I love what I do. I get up in the morning, man. I get to watch movies. I mean, it has its downsides too, but I love what I do. If I didn't, I wouldn't be doing this. People say, well, why don't you get a real job? I'm 51 years old. I have 1 degree in IT tech, and I have another degree in culinary arts. I went to Paris. I studied to become a chef. But like I said, when you do that kind of work, the scenery never changes. You're stuck in the kitchen all day. I mean, it just wasn't for me. This right here, the scenery changes. I get to work with all kinds of cool stuff. I love this projector so much. I love this projector. Oh, this is my baby. I love this. I love the fact that it's only 1600 lumens. The Panasonic. I love this projector. They did an amazing job. And I like the fact that it's all black. It's a really cool projector. I love it. Gaming on this, it's freaking amazing. I did Marvel vs. Capcom on here. This one right here, that's a Casio laser and LED hybrid projector. This projector has a DLP base and it has a laser and LED lamp. Usually most laser projectors have that silver cap on the other end. Lesson to be learned: if you get a laser projector, do not get a long throw. Because if you walk in front of this bad boy watching standby mode, you will pay for it. Yeah, we have the 3D screen here. We have the screen here. We have all the screens here. We have a few other screens here. Screen I'm trying to get my hands on right now is Black Diamond. That's what I'm trying to get my hands on. Yeah, you know what? Thank you for coming in and chiming in on that, because some of my customers don't understand how much that screen costs. It's not a cheap screen. I gotta clean my stairs. It's not a cheap screen. And I was explaining to them that, look, when you start getting to the this is my screens in my room. That's the wallpaper right there. That's my wallpaper screen. And over here, that is my fixed frame screen. So this is for work. It's my Epson projector for work, 720p. And I got another Sony. I love Sony's. I got another one right there. That's for the screen right there. And these are my sample sheets. All the stuff I test on. Check this out. I have one of these now to add to my collection that we've been testing on. Yeah, we got their new screen over here. So we have just about everything here you can name. We got Firehawk G4. We got DMP Supernova. We got everything here to have all the tester stuff on. So while everybody's testing their products against other mixes, we're testing our screens against high performance projection screens, because there's no challenge in me doing demonstrations. No, don't add water to the paint. You mess it up. Don't ever add water to the paint. You mess it up. That's how there's things added to that product that if you add water to it, you're going to basically cause all kinds of imbalance with the chemical, and you're going to mess up the screen. Don't add any water to it. Leave it exactly the way it is. It'll go right through a paint cannon. This stuff is designed to be sprayed through a paint cannon. So you're going to spray it on. Keep in mind, we have companies that buy this stuff from us. And companies are usually doing massive size screens of 500 and 1,000 screens. So they're not going to roll this on. They're going to spray it on. So it's designed to be pushed to a paint sprayer. Some other Sony. Sony on Sony. Now this is a wallpaper screen. Wallpaper screens are a little different. These ones didn't get a price drop because they're a little pricey to make. A wallpaper screen is for customers who do not want to paint on their walls, or maybe they don't want to build a screen. Some people are not good at building screens. So this right here is for certain customers that have restrictions. I had one customer who basically he lived in a condo, and one of the restrictions they had in the condo that they could not paint or drill on the wall. So this is where the wallpaper screens came in handy, because he can take this screen, take it out of the box. It's already pre-coated. Just stick it to his wall and it's done. That's it. This is actually hanging up with using Velcro. Screens that light, and they're flexible, which means for gamers, it's fantastic, because if you're building a curve simulator, the screen will actually curve to your frame. Let me see. My controller should be running. That's it. Fully lit environment. That's the way they're designed. Now here things are different, because you can see my windows are pretty much, nothing's blocked out. You can see the golf course on the other side. That's the best way to do an ambient light rejection test, physically outside, because there's nowhere for that screen to hide. One quart is gonna be enough. This screen right here is it takes about probably less than that. It's one code application. So it's going up my reconnection issue here. I do apologize. We don't do lights out over here, man. These screens are designed to be ambient light rejection. Hold on for a minute. My projector right here, all my projectors in my home sit in eco mode. All of them. See how beautiful the skin tone looks on a black screen? Let's do something more realistic. Yeah, I'm about to leave out right now because I got to get going. I got to get cracking. I got orders to get out the door. Let me leave that information down there for you so you're good to go. So let me get out of it because I still got orders to get out of here. So I got to go. Thank you all for your time. Hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. Please check out the links at the bottom of the video. I will have the paint down there, the links where you can get the paint from our website. Let's see what else I'm missing. I'll put down part 1 and part 2 of this demonstration where I painted the motorized projection screen downstairs in case you want to see that. Also, customer demonstrations too will actually be posted down there for you to check out. We have a few customers actually chimed in on the screen paint experience with our technology. And with that being said, I got to go. Y'all have a blessed day and blessed night, depending on where you're at in the world. All right.